All right, guys, so I've got a band here. One of our mobilizations this week is going to be a banded distraction called the banded bully. We have bench press this week, which gets us into that press archetype where we're pulling our elbows back like that. Especially with a lot of us who are tight, we have trouble accessing this position, whether it's like a ring dip, a push-up, or a bench, but trying to be able to pull our shoulder back, all right? We've even heard of or seen people doing ring dips or heavy bench press or multiple rep bench press. People struggling to access this position and honestly tearing their pec or their tricep or something in this region, okay? So that's why we're using this banded distraction, but you're gonna suit yourself up something that's higher above. If it's too high, it's gonna kind of take away from the movement and make it more challenging, all right? But we're gonna get our athletes into that position, and this band is gonna distract by pulling your shoulder back, all right? So what that looks like is bringing your arm through, okay? Now it's not enough just to have your arm through like this. It needs to be wrapped up above your shoulder here and almost into your pec, all right? So I'm fighting my way to get through to this position. You can see the band. It's just on the outside or just inside of my armpit rather, all right? So from this position, I can have a little bit of a lean. There's gonna be tension on the band, and then I'm gonna take my hand, I'm gonna pull it behind me, okay? So if you can think about that, or if you want to instruct your class beforehand, before you even do this, just have your athletes bring their hand behind them and touch their back. That's a good way to start. And then I lean forward, I have the band distract, and it's pulling my shoulder back, and then to get everything that I can out of this, I can take my other hand and work on reaching back, all right? So that the distracted hand can be pushed back into that position, and I can have access to that full range of motion, all right? But you'd work back, just kind of flossing back and forth in these positions, just creating movement, all right? Seeing how that feels, going at least a minute, relaxing, okay? And then you can do a test, retest beforehand. You can have athletes pull their elbows back to see how that works, or have them go into the bottom of a push-up, but this is what we're going for, okay? Internal rotation and behind you. That's the banded bully.